Best things to do in Athens, Greece, 2025. Did you know Athens has been continuously inhabited for over 3,400 years, making it one of the oldest cities in the world? But don't let its age fool you. Athens in 2025 is not stuck in the past. It's a vibrant mix of ancient splendor, modern creativity, and Mediterranean flair. Whether you're a first-timer or a seasoned traveler, this city always has something new to discover. From historic ruins and legendary food to rooftop bars and seaside escapes, Athens is where mythology meets reality. So let's explore the top things to do in Athens this year, because trust me, this isn't your high school history class anymore. Acropolis and Parthenon. Visiting the Acropolis is like walking straight into the pages of Western civilization's origin story. Towering above the city, the Parthenon dominates the skyline, reminding everyone that Athens was once the heart of the ancient world. In 2025, new preservation work makes it safer and more accessible for visitors, but the climb is still steep, both physically and metaphorically. Arrive early to beat the crowds and avoid the midday heat because by noon, it becomes a human oven. As you stand among the ruins, you'll gain a surreal sense of scale and time, imagining the philosophers, priests, and rulers who once stood in your place. Don't forget to bring water, wear non-slip shoes, seriously, the marble is polished smooth, and stay respectful of the sacred space. The Acropolis isn't just a photo op, it's a legacy. Acropolis Museum. Just downhill from the Acropolis itself, the Acropolis Museum is a gleaming glass-walled modern structure that houses the soul of ancient Athens. It's not just a museum, it's a narrative journey connecting the scattered remnants of the Parthenon with context, animation, and meaning. In 2025, new interactive technology lets you experience ancient Athens in augmented reality, helping bridge the 2,500-year time gap. The highlight, the top floor Parthenon Gallery, aligned perfectly with the temple it showcases, letting you study the friezes with both historical awe and Instagram lighting. It's air-conditioned, well-lit, and somehow manages to make broken statues feel poetic. Grab a coffee at the Terrace Cafe overlooking the Acropolis. It's arguably the most educational espresso break you'll ever have. Not by a neighborhood. Plaka. Feels like Athens' heartbeat. Old, colorful, and never quite in sync. Nestled just below the Acropolis, its winding alleys are filled with neoclassical buildings, street musicians, bougainvillea-draped balconies, and the smells of grilled souvlaki. In 2025, it's become a hub for boutique hotels, artisanal shops, and family-run tavernas serving recipes passed down for generations. Sure, it's touristy, but in a charming, chaotic, I didn't plan to buy 6 olive wood spoons kind of way. It's also one of the safest, most walkable parts of the city, but be warned, it can get packed. The best time to explore Plaka is early morning or just after sunset when the cobblestones glow golden and locals reclaim their tables. Come for the views, stay for the ouzo and impromptu conversations with strangers. Mount Lycabettus. For one of the most epic views in Athens, Mount Lycabettus delivers the goods. And a bit of a workout if you hike it. The hill towers 900 feet above the city and offers a panoramic scene that includes the Acropolis, the sea, and on clear days, the Peloponnese in the distance. In 2025, the funicular railway is back in top condition for those who prefer a sweat-free ride, but the trail itself has also been improved with better signage and shaded stops. At the summit, you'll find the whitewashed Chapel of St. George, an upscale cafe, and a vibe that feels more serene than any skyline view has a right to be. It's perfect for sunset, but beware. You won't be the only one with that idea. Bring a light jacket, a camera, and maybe a glass of wine. You've earned it either way. Syntagma Square and Changing of the Guard. In the center of modern Athens lies Syntagma Square, equal parts protest ground, meeting place, and photo backdrop. In front of the Greek Parliament building, you'll find the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, where the presidential guards, or ebzones, perform a highly stylized changing of the guard every hour. These men are elite soldiers dressed in traditional uniforms, complete with tasseled caps, pleated kilts, and shoes with pom-poms. It sounds cute, but the ceremony is rigid, symbolic, and full of pride. In 2025, it's more popular than ever, drawing respectful silence from visitors who realize it's not just a tourist show, but a national tradition. Monastiraki Flea Market. If the Acropolis is Athens' soul, Monastiraki is its energy drink. This neighborhood pulses with movement, color, and the joyful chaos of outdoor shopping. The flea market is a sensory overload where you can find everything from vintage vinyl records to antique coins, handmade sandals, and random World War memorabilia. In 2025, more local artisans are setting up shop, offering original crafts rather than the usual tourist trinkets. Prices vary wildly, so bring cash and your best haggling game. It's also one of the best areas for street food, so grab a kuluri, sesame bread ring, or a souvlaki skewer between stalls. Watch your pockets, it's crowded. And don't be surprised if you leave with more bags than planned. National Archaeological Museum. Walking into the National Archaeological Museum is like unlocking the attic of all Western civilization. It's where Greece keeps its most prized treasures. This isn't just another museum with dusty pottery. It's a chronological journey through millennia, from the golden mask of Agamemnon to the bronze Antikythera mechanism, a 2,000-year-old computer that still baffles scientists. It's packed with jaw-dropping artifacts in 2025. Updated digital guides and augmented reality headsets make ancient history feel more interactive than ever. But don't rush it. This place is huge, and it's easy to hit a sensory overload if you try to speed through. Aim for 2 or 3 hours, take breaks, and maybe focus on one period that interests you most. Stavros Niarchos Foundation Cultural Center. If the Acropolis is the past, the Stavros Niarchos Foundation Cultural Center is Athens' bold look into the future. This massive complex by the sea houses the National Opera, National Library, and one of the most eco-forward parks in Europe. Designed by star architect Renzo Piano, it blends sustainability with modern Greek identity. In 2025, it continues to host everything from open-air jazz nights to tech expos and book fairs. The park itself is a peaceful haven for families, joggers, and anyone wanting to escape the city noise without actually leaving it. There are free yoga classes, open-air film screenings, and some of the best sunset views over the Aegean you can find without leaving the mainland. Gazi District Nightlife Technopolis. Gazi is Athens after dark, bold, loud, and buzzing with creativity. Built around a decommissioned gasworks plant, now the Technopolis Cultural Center, this district is where the city lets its hair down. In 2025, the scene is more electric than ever, with rooftop bars, live music venues, DJ nights, and experimental art exhibitions all coexisting in repurposed industrial buildings. It's the kind of place where you can catch a jazz trio in a shipping container bar or stumble into a warehouse party without knowing how you got there. The district's LGBTQ+ friendly bars, late-night eateries, and open-air events make it one of the most inclusive and vibrant spots in the city. A trip to Aegina Island. Need a break from the urban buzz? Just hop on a ferry, and in under an hour you'll find yourself in a different world on Aegina Island. Known for its pistachios, ancient ruins, and relaxed vibe, Aegina makes for the perfect day trip from Athens in 2025. Unlike the more glamorous Cyclades, Aegina feels authentic and unpretentious. You're more likely to be greeted by a sleepy fisherman than a luxury yacht. Must-visits include the Temple of Aphaia, a hidden gem often compared to the Parthenon for its symmetry and mystique, and the Monastery of Agios Nectarios. The beaches are quiet and clean, the seafood is fresh and affordable, and the town's harbor is lined with colorful boats and cafes that seem frozen in time. If this video inspired your wanderlust, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments what's the one thing you'd do first in Athens. And stay tuned, because next up we're heading to the hidden islands of Greece you've probably never heard of, but definitely need to see. See you there.